It is November the 27th, 2023, 7-ish in the evening. This is Coffee Talk number 93. Alacanada, thank you for coming in, Alacanada. Welcome. Good morning on your side of the world. Good evening on mine. Well, God bless you too. I hope you are having a wonderful week. My Monday was interesting. Bert Beats, thank you for coming in. I am working on trying to hit that 1500. I have been doing that for the last 2 months. Really, it's been 2 months since I've had a subscriber giveaway. I did my 1400 subscriber giveaway about 2 months ago, and I just have not been growing. I have not been putting the time into my channel that I was putting in before. When I was putting in the time, I was growing at the tune of over 100 a month, but it's slowing down. Joshua Humphrey, thank you for coming in. If you have not connected, please do so. 6 in the house, 2 likes. If you have not left a like, please leave me a like. I would appreciate it. You're from Echo's channel. Well, that's nice. Echo is a friend. So is Guru Dave. Well, my Black Friday purchases have been coming in. I received good evening or good morning, Susanna Morrison, proud single mom. Thank you. 7 in the house. We're just getting started. Please feel free to drop your link. If you've got a live stream or a premiere coming up, please feel free to drop the link. Mike Rise in the house. Smashing Machine. Right now I am showing 2 likes. 7 in the house. Please give me a little bit of love. Was working on ARDs at school this afternoon. Schedules for students and IEPs and all that sort of good stuff. I haven't done a thing with my channel yet, but I plan on it soon. Well, you've got 80 some odd subscribers already. I'm one of your subscribers now. So when you start producing content, you already have a certain number of people who will possibly, um, jump on it. I do not understand. Um, I do not understand why people are so chinchy with their likes. It does not cost anything to leave a like. Oh, okay. Mrs. Rise, how are you doing? Progressing in your pregnancy. How are those triplets or quadruplets or whatever you're planning? Quins. How are those babies coming along? I bet you they keep you eating. Got to keep the energy level up. 5 in the house. 4 likes. Forgot his phone. Once in a while I do that running down to the store. Nowadays the kids, excuse me, the kids basically they don't go to the bathroom without their phone. Hello Echo, living my best life. Welcome. So as I was saying, the stuff I've been buying for Black Friday's been coming in. My Bouge RV 37-liter fridge freezer came in. It's a heavy sucker. When you get something like that, you don't want it turned upside down. You don't want to have any problems with the refrigerant. So you get it turned right side and you let it sit for about 24 hours before you turn it on. You don't want to have any problems with your compressor. So let it sit for about 24 hours or so. Once you get in, get it adjusted and everything, and then I'll do an unboxing on it. I got a notification from Amazon that the power station that I ordered, the Blue Eddy power station, I ordered one like we gave my daughter for my wife, and I'm told it'll be in around 9 p.m. tomorrow evening. They said 9 p.m. tomorrow evening. You got to watch out, you don't want to leave stuff like that out overnight. A porch pirate might come along and see the box and come and get it. Yes, I was that horrible influence. I was playing matchmaker. Jason Bender. Good evening. Cold War Prepper, howdy Lee. I haven't been generating the number of views I normally would generate. I haven't been working the channel. I haven't been posting on my community wall. A lot of stuff that I normally would do to support my channel, I have not been doing. I'm way behind on responding to comments, and I apologize. I have been working, and I was sick this last week. I apologize for making apologies, but I was sick this last week, went to the doctor, been taking medication. was sleeping a whole lot. Ham radios, it's a good idea to have one. It really would be. Verna, thank you for coming in. I gave you some love, watched a couple of your videos, and enjoyed. I also watched a shorter one that was a little over a minute where you were counting your chicks, or the little quail, I guess it would be. You counted like 8 or 9 little quail. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Was a busy day today. Spent the first half of the day working on individual education plans on the computer, trying to prep for ARDS, and then half the stuff I prepped up didn't even need. You know, that's the way sometimes things go. Now, if I hadn't had it prepped up, I'd have needed it. And I got another meeting tomorrow. The one on Wednesday, they're going to postpone, rescheduling stuff. It's like, ugh. But I listen for the doorbell to ring because I know it's probably deliveries. They'll ring the doorbell and then they take off. Yeah, it takes a while to get back into routines. Idaho Garden Girl, thank you for coming in. Oh, you're lurking? Okay. Feel free to lurk. Um, I've just been trying to fill in potential holes in my preps, things that I wanted to have. Also, I've been purchasing and ordering things that I want to give away. So my next goodie box, when I hit the 1500, it's going to be a nice one. If you want to qualify for the drawing that I'll be having, have your name in the hat, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on the 5 videos that I dropped prior to the one in which I hit 1500. And I'm right now in the 1460s, so that could be a month from now or it could be tomorrow. But I don't think the numbers that I'll be drawing from will be that high this time. So, you know, you'd have a pretty good chance. The funny thing right now is my shorts are getting more views than my videos. The last video I dropped was about 3 days ago or so. It has 60 some odd views. And the last short I dropped has well over 100 views. 130, 140 views. So I don't understand that. I really do not. I've had people tell me it's the way I title. I mean, I got to go for clickbait. I've got to title stuff that it attracts their eye and makes them click on it. And I basically just title stuff like, what is it? If it's this, then this is what it is. You know, I don't go for sensational, you know, titles and such. Ten in the house. That would be fine. Thank you. I would be happy to have you share my title or share my link. And if you would like to drop your link, there are 10, 12. There will be probably 30, 40 people that'll view this live stream tonight, maybe more. Um, Last night, 68 views. Probably 60-ish may view this. 50, 60. So if you have a live stream, or if you have a premiere coming up, feel free to drop a link or leave a comment. You know what's going on with your channel. I had 1 month, 128-day cycle. I had 53 new subscribers. And this last 28 days, I've had like maybe 25, 26. It's been very slow. Very slow. It's been about 2 months since I did a subscriber giveaway. But I will tell you, I've been looking at who views me on a regular basis, and I will send goodie boxes to people that, you know, they didn't win, but I want to do something for them. So if you ask some of my supporters, some of my viewers, they'll tell you, like, yeah, he sent me stuff, and I'll be doing that. And some of the people I'll be sending stuff to, I'll be sending stuff to people I've sent stuff to before. So Christmas is coming up. And the old saying is, it's better to give than to receive. Creative redundancy. Thank you for coming in, Creative. Scott, SD Mountain Man, is going to be coming down to Texas. He's going to be coming down to my neck of the woods. We'll be getting together probably in about a month or so. One of these days, hello, Bud Files. Thank you for coming in. One of these days, I will probably get together with Lee, the Cold War Prepper, Lee Engel. Very nice man. And I thank him for his service. He put in, I think, 20 years in the military. Very nice man, very intelligent man, good Christian. I appreciate his counsel. Wayne the Ungrateful Peasant. I have been watching a couple of your videos quite recently. I have enjoyed your commentary of what's going on. I don't know. I do not know, Wayne. I've had people tell me that they were unsubscribed, or that they unsubscribed me unknowingly. Somehow their channel was unsubscribed, so they didn't get notifications. I've been unsubscribed to channels that I follow. Alan, Sato, Die Bullfrog, Uncle Al. We've each been unsubscribed to each other 4 or 5 times in the last 3-4 years. I do not understand. And Wayne, thank you for your service to our country. Thank your missus on my behalf. We need people like you. We need people like Lee, who served. They're having a hard time filling the ranks. They're trying to regain some people that they let go because of that idiot vax. If you don't vax, we're going to kick you out. And they're trying to get a lot of these people, because they're short-handed, and a lot of the people are not in shape to be able to serve. They're having some issues. Plain old Chuck, thank you for coming in. I follow you, Chuck, and I try to watch your stuff. I enjoy you. I enjoy Sean, Shovelhead 8. I enjoy Scott. Nita. I run one of your live streams, and Lee, I ran one of your live streams. Full playback. These are all good channels. Everybody hopefully is connected. That sounds great. That's good, Jason. Well, you know, some of us older folks, we can appear boring. We can bore ourselves. You know, I find myself napping a lot more. Making coffee, yes. I love coffee. I love coffee videos. Alacaneda, I will plan on giving you some more love. I'm making my list. KP Heathen, thank you for coming in, Heathen. 14 in the house, 12 likes. If you have not left a like, please leave me a like. I've been getting a lot of freeze-dried foods. I've been getting number 10 cans in. I've got some on order right now. I've got a pretty good order of number 10 cans that will be coming in. I'll do a video. I'll show what I got. I'll tell you what I paid for it. Just got another case of rations in. I've got 4 sitting back there that I haven't unboxed yet. I unbox them. I put them in plastic totes. And I got a variety, 3 different kinds that I need to unbox. Mike Crusher did a nice review. I'm caught up with Mike. I'll tell you, the GOAT of ration reviews is Steve89. And he's got a couple of million followers. Now, there are people who do ration reviews who have got more, but he's the definitive go-to guy, and he's put out 4 or 5 recently in the last month or so that I have not viewed. I have not viewed his stuff. And he's the definitive guy that if you want a ration review, number 1 go-to is Steve89. So if you're not connected to Steve89, I'd look him up. Bus stops in the house. Bus stop is coming up on approaching 1,000. He's somewhere around 950, and he puts out very good videos. He puts out lots of videos of limited length, 2, 3, 4 minutes. Little Lone Prepper, thank you for coming in. We are approaching the midway point in my video. 18 in the house, 14 likes. So you need to have an inventory of what you have. And you need to make a list of what you need, and you need to work on it. Garage sales, yard sales, estate sales, Walmart, looking for clearance, looking in the newspaper, want ads, looking in the ad sack, the penny saver. There are lots of ways to find deals. Willie Jilly, thank you for coming in. Thrift stores, yes. Thrift stores. Oftentimes, when there's a change of seasons, you'll find that they want to clear out inventory and they'll do big markdowns. You can certainly find a lot of things on clearance at Walmart. Church sales. Yes. A church bazaar. So, the number one prep that you need is clean water. You cannot live without water. Your body is made up of water. And the quickest way to shorten your life is to drink contaminated water. So you should have a pretty good supply of bottled water. Whether you're getting 1 gallon bottles, whether you're, getting cases of the half liters, a combination, you need to have plenty of bottled water for you and whoever is with you. Likewise, you need to have food. Whoa, that was an incoming call. You need to have food available. And you need to have a means to heat water. If you're using freeze-dried foods, you have to be able to reconstitute it. Yes. So, as an example, and I use them, like I'll do a ration review occasionally, and when I do, I'll often heat water, and I'll use like a folding camp stove. This is a Coogan's, $13 and some change on Amazon, and you can use camp heat. You can use sterno. This one burned for 6 hours. You turn it off and on, light it. It takes 12, 13 minutes to heat water. I'll use like, I can heat 20 ounces in this. I'll oftentimes drink out of the cup. And I think very highly of that camp stove. I think very highly of it. I will also use Espit. I've got an Espit stove, and then I've also got a Coogan's. This takes tabs. It comes with 24 tabs. Usually you'll burn like 3 tabs to heat up a pot of water, boil water. And I bought some extra. I bought 3 extra packs, paid with tax about $22. Each one's got 24 in it. Bought 3 of them. So I got 4 of those, and I ordered a couple of more. I'm going to give them away. The only thing about the tabs is they don't smell very good, so you burn them inside, you got a yucky smell. But the sterno, the camp heat, you don't smell that. It's not gonna affect you. You can, yes, you can also have, in addition to the tabs, you can get a bottle. You squeeze some out and light it, and it'll burn the same way a tab would. It's like a gel. I've got some of that. It's like a sterno gel. Sterno brand. Yeah, and you can also burn twigs. You can burn wood, fat wood and such. Get a fire going that way. Yeah. You can get a lot of military surplus stuff. Good prices. If you have not been to a gun show, when they, most places have got like an expo hall or whatever. A couple of times a year, they'll have a gun show, and you'll have all of these dealers, different people, and it's not only guns. I mean, they sell all sorts of stuff, and you pay $8 or $10 to get in, and you can go and you're looking for certain types of and they bring all sorts of stuff, in one location. And I bought some really good. I found some really good buys You know, and you can haggle. It's a good idea to know what you're dealing with and what a reasonable price is, so that you know what to so you know what a good haggle is. You know, they're not going to let you cheat them, but if you know what you're doing, you can keep them from cheating you. Yeah, I mean, you know what a reasonable price is and what reasonable profit is. Um, Another thing is, like, if I go to buy a gun, I oftentimes will go with cash, and and I'll tell them that's what I'll give you. You know, they might want to haggle with you, and you might give it take a little bit, but I mean, I know what I'm willing to pay for something, and they like cash. You know. Yeah, I like that video you did of those pants, those Western pants with the music, those old school jeans. Yeah, I mean, you'll have fun looking. You know, you'll have fun looking. I tend to stare at kids nowadays, the stuff that they wear. I was in Speedy Stop this morning getting tacos, and there was a woman, and she had two girls with her. She had one that looked like it was in junior high, and the other one looked like she was in high school. And the one that looked like she was in high school had these jeans that had ripped out knees, showing a pretty good amount of flesh. And I was thinking, and and they pay for those jeans. They pay for those. And I was thinking, when I was a kid, you would not dare wear something with holes in it. You would be embarrassed. Your family would be embarrassed. It would be humiliating for you to wear clothes with holes in them. And now they buy the damn things. You know, the same thing. With faded jeans and such faded clothes. You didn't want to. Yeah. You get blue jeans. You wash them. You wear them 100 times. And they fade out. They're no longer dark and blue the way they were, but holes. Oh, and if you had a hole, it got patched. They would patch it. You'd have a patch on the knees or whatever. Now, this wouldn't be like church clothes, but this would be clothes like you'd wear around the house or you'd wear, down the street, but they'd patch it, you know. And then your best would be your Sunday clothes. Yeah. Um, Goodwill. That's another source you can go look for stuff. Goodwill. 15 in the house. 16 in the house. 16 likes. You can learn from older folks. Wisdom, common sense tends to come with age. Experience. People ask my opinion all the time. Mike Crusher. I think I'm caught up again with your videos, Mike. Mike recently passed 400. It feels good when you hit that 100 mark. Each 100 feels better. The next big one's 500. You get 500 and 3,000 watch hours, and you know, you can start getting some goodies. Guru of Baseball, thank you for coming in. Echo was here earlier. I hope you're still on the mend. Why, thank you for thinking of me. I did not serve. I did put 30 years in education, so I served it that way, and I'm back at it again. Probably go for another 5. But I always tell people, thank those who serve. Firemen, paramedics, law enforcement, your police, your sheriff's deputies, your constables, Department of Public Safety, medical professionals, anybody in service, your postal workers. And yeah, I get frustrated with the post office about their deliveries and such, but I'll still thank a postal worker when I see them. And be quick to say hello to people, smile, make them feel good. When you cough and when you sneeze, turn your head. Say, excuse me. When somebody coughs or sneezes, you should say, bless you. When they say bless you, say thank you. Show good home training. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. The golden rule. Lead by example. Don't expect people to do what you're not willing to do yourself. Yeah, and you get a lot of these lowrider types. Melinda Elliott, thank you for coming in. You get a lot of these lowrider types. Thank you for the 18th thumbs up. They walk around with their pants halfway down their ASS. You see their underwear. Nobody wants to see that. They don't wear a belt. I've seen these people, some of them, thug types, and they get in a fight, and with one hand they're trying to hold their pants up, and the other hand they're trying to act like they're fighting. We're talking about not too bright. They move in a hurry and their pants are down around their knees. I mean, honest to God. Here is a new channel coming in. Iris Rainbow Things. IRIS Rainbow RAINBOW Things. 1.34K, 315 videos. Iris, I just subscribed your channel. Hopefully we will both be friends. Let me share you out. This is Iris's channel. And let me give you a standard moderator. You are now a standard moderator on my channel, Iris. Welcome. I encourage everybody to say hello and connect with Iris. Iris, a lot of good channels on here, and they'll be very supportive if you support them. Thank you for coming in, Chuck. Appreciate you and your channel. Appreciate your videos. I enjoy them. Wish we could sit down and have a cup of coffee. Iris, thank you for coming in. Welcome. So, it is important, muy importante, that you have a inventory of what you have. You need to make a list of things you are looking for. And you need to hunt your list. Fill in the holes in your preps. Look at established prepper channels, preparedness channels. Lee puts out very consistent videos. Every week he hits certain things. He does his pantry haul. Does a weekly pantry haul. He's got a couple of weekly live streams that he does. He's got a book review. He hits certain topics. And I encourage you to join his channel. He's bigger than I am right now. He's about 3 times plus the size of my channel. And he's worked at it. I've been with him since he was at about 3,000. He's now at about 5,400, you know. And I encourage you to connect with Lee. He goes by the Cold War Prepper. He served our country in the military. He's got a wealth of experience. He's a little bit older than I am. Nice hair. He looks nice when he cleans up. I mean, just don't let him get that beard down where he looks like he's, you know, Sasquatch. I mean, that's Lee. Keep it looking about like mine. You know, I don't let it get too long, or they start calling me Gandalf, and you know, they start calling me Santa and all that sort of, you know, mess. What amazes me is I'll pick up several channels, and then over the next couple of days I'll lose 2 or 3 channels. And I don't know if it's the ones I just picked up or what, but I'm floating right now. Right now I'm sitting at about 1,464. I need 36 to go, and then it'll be a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. And I mean, I could be working the channel, but I just have not been doing it. If somebody subscribes me, I'm happy to subscribe them. I normally will subscribe new channels that come onto my live streams. I normally pick them up and I'll give them a subscription. You look good when you clean up. I would just keep it trimmed. I would just keep it trimmed, Lee. You know, it's like the old joke. They have these Bigfoot and Sasquatch sightings, and I jokingly say it's just a drunk bohemian walking around naked in the woods. You know, hairy bohemian Sasquatch. I don't know. I joke about that. I've got some bohemian friends that I joke with them about that. You know, the Sasquatch is a naked bohemian walking drunk out in the woods walking around. Uh, if you do not have if you have not been through first aid training, if you don't have your first aid card, your AED card, you need to really you need to look into that. A lot of times you can get free training through local hospitals and fire department. You know, just you know, look and you can find and that way you learn how to do CPR properly. You learn how to do the Heimlich maneuver. Uh, know how to use an AED if you were to have to use an AED if there was one available for you to use um, safely to use one. All right, Lee, enjoy your live stream. Lee's probably coming on at 8. It's 7:54 here now. I'll be getting off in a few minutes. I will be posting some more um, short videos on preps I've been buying, Black Friday preps. I just got a Bouge RV 37 quart um, fridge freezer in. It's got wheels, got a handle, nice one. A little under $300, tax titled, license delivered, the whole 9 yards. I just got another Blue Eddy um, power station. Got one for the daughter, and my wife liked it, and I got her the same one. It's got a 15-watt top charger, wireless charging for your phones. Nice. Um, we've all got a power station. I've got an old Goal Zero AGM with AGM batteries that I've got chained to it, like 2 kilowatts worth. And like with AGM, you can only use about 50%, so it's like I might have a couple of kilowatts chained, but I can only use about 1,000 watts, or I damage the batteries. Um, please feel free to drop your link. Please feel free to if you've got a premiere or a live stream, drop the link. I'm happy to have you do it. Please remember to go and leave a like and a comment on my videos. I've dropped 5 or 6 in the last couple of weeks or so. They're not long. The only one that's like 7 minutes is the one where I did the unboxing, and I did one on the Blue Eddy. It's a nice video. I talk about the features on it and everything, what it does. Um, if I drop a video that's like a minute long, it amazes me when it says, "Oh, this was like a 58-second video, average view duration 32 seconds." Really? I do a 1 minute video, and average view duration is 32 seconds. I mean, that's pretty bad. And my videos are pretty good. They're not you're not going to get a million views on one of my videos, but I try to sincerely, I edit, I put music with it, I put graphics on it. They're informational videos. The music is decent. I don't know why, and you get people who you know, and it's like a minute or a minute and a half, and they can't watch the whole damn thing. It just, it's a little frustrating. When I view, I try to view the full video. Now, yeah, if somebody does a 2 hour video, and I'll tell you, there are people that do these 2 3 hour live streams. I don't watch the 2 or 3 hour live stream, but I'll put it on a playlist and I'll play it overnight so they get those 2 or 3 hours of watch time. And then I'll come back and I'll leave a supportive comment about full replay, like number, blah, 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 so they know it was me and I'm giving them the watch time. When they go and check their watch time, wow, I got an extra 3 hours because they did a 3 hour live stream. Well, that was hooking them up. And you know, and some of these people will do the same thing for me, but it's like a diminishing returns because like my live stream's like an hour, and then I played them a full 2 to 3 hour live stream, and I only did a 1 hour, but they did play mine, and it's the thought that counts, you know. And I mean, I don't begrudge, you know. Some people they live stream, they'll do 3 4 hour live stream. Some people will live stream like they do a couple of hours in the morning, they do a couple hours in the evening, and I mean, and that's a source of their income. I mean, they depend on that money. Over in the Philippines and such, you got people, they got a channel and they're constantly live streaming and they get a certain amount, and they get like a $100, $150 check from YouTube. That's like $1,000 or so in U.S. money over here. You know, $150 uh, over there. They live on that. You know, they live on very little. Some of these places. So, you know, honor your parents. Honor their memories. If they're gone, honor their memories. You can do that by showing your home training, your upbringing. We are supposed to educate the next generation. Set an example. Be thankful for what you have. Don't be jealous of people. Be thankful. I will never be a billionaire, but I have a nice home. My car's run. I have money in my pocket. I have a wife. I have a daughter. Very proud of them. My daughter's getting her master's in counseling this next month. And Evelyn Official, thank you for coming in, Evelyn Official. So, Joe. Yeah, that's probably true, Joe. Joe, you picked up a 5th subscriber. I just subscribed you. I'm going to share a link to Joe's channel. He's not a content creator, but I encourage you to connect to him. Joe, I'm going to give you a standard moderator for my channel. Thank you for coming in. Well, Joe, the reason why I will subscribe a channel that doesn't create content is when I want to shout them out on my community wall, or I thank them, or I'm pointing something out to them. You'll get a ping when I post something. So that's the reason why I do that, because it's easier for me to link your channel on my community wall. Mom of 4 boys. Thank you for coming in, Mom. So, the Boy Scout motto is to be prepared. And the idea is you need to have supplies, emergency supplies. FEMA says you need to have a week's worth of water, a week's worth of food, a week's worth of medication. I say you need to have a month's worth at least. It doesn't cost that much to have that. You need to have a way to heat water. You need to have a way to open cans, a manual can opener. The power's not on. You need a manual can opener, manual bottle bottle opener, can opener. You need a way to boil water, and it's not expensive. I've been buying the expensive stuff. I just bought another um, power station. I bought a 12-volt refrigerator because I want to be able to cool down water, milk, juice, sodas, and you can't do that if you can't refrigerate. 12-volt appliances are really good to have. I've got a bunch of 12-volt appliances. I've got a 12-volt kettle. I've got several 12-volt fans, 12-volt LED, lighting, a 12-volt cook pot. I mean, these are not expensive appliances. They're $30, $40. You plug them into 12 volt. That way, you can still cook. Want to make a pot of beans? Make a pot of beans. Want to boil rice? Make rice. 12-volt rice cooker. You can also use a 12-volt kettle to boil water. Good stuff. So I'm back working. Just had a week off. We just got through with the Black Friday sale, the biggest sale of the year. They'll have some more sales at Christmas. So you need to go through, check your inventory, make sure you date stuff when you get it, date your food, date, you got cans of stuff, date it. Know when expiration is. Get a rotation going. Use the oldest stuff first, the newest stuff last. When you use stuff, replace it, replenish it. Have spares. I mean, it's all common sense. Erilee's Delights. Thank you for coming in, Erilee. I have watched a couple of yours recently. Erilee makes excellent dishes. She's real good when it comes to cooking and desserts. If you're not connected to Erilee, I encourage you to connect to Erilee. Well, I don't do social. The only social media I have is YouTube. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Facebook. I didn't do MySpace before. They discouraged school administrators from doing that social media stuff. You could get yourself in trouble on that. Also, you don't want people to know, where you live. You don't want them to know a lot of personal stuff about you. And I mean, I don't do Instagram. I don't do TikTok. I don't do any of that stuff. And I do have a YouTube account of, obviously. I do YouTube. I don't do Rumble. I don't do Truth Social. I mean, or any of the other, you know, I don't have time. I've had the same email account, which I list in my videos, for the last 30 some odd years. I do text. I do talk on the phone. A lot of people would prefer to text than talk. Like with parents, I communicate with parents about the kids I serve. I text them. Occasionally I talk on the phone, but mostly it's texting. People prefer to text. So, every day when you wake up, thank the Lord for the day. You don't know how many days you have. I'm 61 years old. I'm already past the halfway point in my life, and then some probably. I may not wake up tomorrow. I wake up, I thank God for another day. And when I pray, or when you pray, don't pray money, money, money. You know, pray for those in need. Pray for those who are sick. Pray for your family, your children, your spouse, your parents. Pray for wisdom. I pray for health. I pray for wisdom. You know, I pray for those in need. And you know, I can get emotional about things and about things that happened. I pray for peace. Young people think they're bulletproof. They think they're going to live forever. They don't think about stuff like that. Ever since I learned of mortality, since I was a child, I've always thought about mortality. One day I'll be old. Now I am. I'm not ancient, but I'm old. You know, think about that. How were you when you first learned about mortality? How did you learn about mortality? Somebody must have passed on, you know. Yes. Jesus certainly is interesting. So I've been here for about 70 minutes. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time for another edition of Coffee Talk. Remember the Boy Scout motto, be prepared. It is what it is. Life is good, but it is what it is. Everybody, please have a blessed day. And hopefully I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Thank you.